Hello, everybody. Welcome to a quick summary video, I guess is the best way to put it. For those of you who have been watching my Don't Starve videos so far, you probably most recently saw video number 9, where I successfully cleared out the gameplay's final area over here, assembled the teleporter of the 5 thingies, and didn't click the button that says, do you want to go to another world, because I would rather continue playing in this one for a little while longer. But if you didn't, that is, for those of you who aren't familiar, how the game ends in sandbox mode. You click that, it takes you to a duplicate, it takes you to a new world, which is completely randomly generated and blank, but under the same rules as the old one. And you start at World 2, and it's exactly like before. So rather than doing that, I figured let's keep playing on World 1, since just repeating the first 20-30 days wouldn't make any sense. But that's victory, and that's where I left it. Then I played for about an hour more, but unfortunately none of the audio got recorded. None of the game audio, none of my audio, nothing. I don't know why. It was very disappointing to realize that vids 10, 11, and 12 had all failed. I went back to try to re-record some commentary over it, but FLV format doesn't work very well with the program that I use. What's it called? Virtual Dub. And so ultimately I just realized that the sunk cost, the amount of time it would take me to make those videos work again, I might as well keep playing and show you guys new content. So what I've done is I'm uploading all of the videos for those of you who diehard fans who really want to watch it or see everything as it unfolds. I am recommending against watching them because, well, the thing is, there's some really good content there too. So it's kind of a bummer that it didn't get included, but I understand that watching an audio-free video is just depressing as all get out. So instead of including this video, which is a summary of events. So here's what happened. I begin somewhere over here and continue searching through this forest for the first video, wherein I come across pigs versus spiders littered throughout this forest area, only occasionally having to stop for warmth and clear out a few nearby trees to make up the wood cost. When I eventually get to this spider versus pig conflict, I join in a little bit, harvesting some resources, only to have the walrus camp and the pingull camp get involved. The walrus camp consists of a daddy walrus, a baby walrus, and 6 or so ice hounds that are all viciously territorial. They got into a fight with the dogs got into a fight with the pingulls, my pigs got into a fight with them, and it was just a giant clusterfuck. Throughout the skirmish, I managed to get in there and steal a blow dart that happened to have dropped from one of the dead, as well as a couple teeth, I think, hound teeth, from dead hounds, and some meat of some varying stripe. I don't remember which. That was one day. After that, not one day. That was one vid. After that, I made my way back to Maine, because I was low on food status. I think I was down to 25 or so at one point, as well as my hat being down to 20% or less. So I wanted to get some more beefalo wool to replenish it. I stopped by base, pulled these pigs in with me, or these pigs in with me for a little while, ate up, and when I was satisfied that I'm ready to go, proceeded on eastward. This was uneventful going through this area. When I eventually arrived in this area, I went around grabbing all manner of... Oh, hello, what is this? Alright, yeah. I went around grabbing all manner of grass tufts, digging them up. In fact, you'll notice this area seems sparse. I picked up about 20 more grass tufts in the interim before settling down for finding the beefalo over here. And instead of just doing what I was supposed to do and shaving them, I ended up chasing a baby buffalo for quite a distance to accidentally discover that the map, instead of being solid here, opens to another branch pathway that I have not yet explored. In the end, I come back, hunt down a koalefant because I noticed tracks there, and chase it up and down all here and eventually kill it somewhere down here. Shave the beefalo overnight to get about 8-9 wool, recraft a new winter hat so that my old one could get left behind or dumped or whatever, and then off I go. So returning with my newfound bounty of a koalefant trunk and 8 meat steaks, I eat some jerky to recover a lot of HP and replace it with a few of my meat steaks. But now I have 4 pieces of meat, and I decide this is a good time to try to make a a meat effigy. So I set my meat aside for the moment, and I don't shave myself yet or do beardlings yet. I figure I need more webs. So that night I head up to the teleporter, and for vid 3, I teleport down here and start taking on these spiders. There used to be 4 spider dens here, now there's only 3 because I actually see a tier 3 spider den, kill it, it drops spider eggs that I can replant elsewhere. I also get into a lot of fights. At one point, my pigs aggro this spider nest after I foolishly aggroed this tier 3 one, and I have some like 12 spiders beating on me, and I lose half my health, and it's kind of painful. And my 100% armor goes to 22%. I realize that I'm going to lose, and so I bail by the wormhole, head back here, come to base, and remember how I kept that stack of spider bladders all this time? I use like 6 of them to get my health back to snuff. Then I head back immediately. I've dropped aggro, of course. I'm much more aggressive with my trap placement and use that to thin out their numbers. Get a whole lot of spider webbing, kill the tier 3 to get even more, and when it's all said and done, head back to base, make myself the new winter coat of the better variety, and make a prestidigitator, which is a new tech device represented by this top hat. Use that to make a meat effigy, which I keep in my pocket for later. And that's a brief summary of everything that happened in vids 10, 11, and 12. I apologize once more that the audio didn't work out. I do not know why that is, but now at least you have the Reader's Digest version and are ready to continue watching with vid 13, which I will make sure works properly. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Don't Starve vid. Please continue to comment, like, subscribe, favorite, etc. It's really good to know when there's some interest in the non-crawl stuff I do as well as the crawl stuff. And considering how this game is very much a roguelite, it's even more pertinent. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.